Welcome, my dear students, in Prep 2. Our session today is about operations on real numbers. Okay, let's begin with an example. At first, we want to know that if I want to add or subtract real numbers, they should have the same irrational part. For example, here we have root 5 here and here. So I'll add 3 plus 5, then I write root 5 as it is. So 3 root 5 plus 5 root 5 is 8 root 5. Another example, if we have 9 cube root of 6 minus 3 cube root of 6, here we have the same. We have like terms, cube root of 6 and the cube root of 6. So I'll subtract 9 minus 3 is 6, and then I write cube root of 6. Okay, let's do some exercises. The first one here, I have negative 4 root 7 plus 9 root 7 minus 4 root 7. Here I have the same root 7, and root 7. So I write root 7, then negative 4 plus 9 minus 4. Okay, negative 4 and negative 4, negative 8, and positive 9 is 1. So the result will be root 7. 1 root 7, it means root 7. Okay. Number 2. Here I have 2, I have negative 1. Okay, and I have two like terms, 2 root 5, yes, and negative 5 root 5. So I'll add 2 and negative 1. The result will be 1. 2 root 5 minus 5 root 5, negative 3 root 5. So 2 with negative 1 equals 1. And 2 root 5 with negative 5 root 5 is negative 3 root 5. Okay, so the result will be 1 minus 3 root 5. The next one here, we will look for some like terms. We have 2 root 5 and negative 5 root 5. All the other terms are unlike. So now let's add 2 root 5 negative 5 root 5. It means, yes, I write root 5 and 2 negative 5 is negative 3. The sign of the greater and subtract. So negative 3 root 5. We have 10. I write 10 as it is. We have 3 cube root of 5 and 9 square root of 2. Okay, so 3 cube root of 5 plus 9 square root of 2 minus 3 root 5, which is 2 root 5 minus 5 root 5 plus 10. This is the simplest form. The properties of addition in real number is the same as in integers, in natural number, and in rational number. The first one is a closure. If you have two real numbers, the result of addition will be also a real number. Commutative, if you have two numbers or two real numbers a and b, if you add a plus b is the same as b plus a. Also associative. Associative property means if you have three real numbers, you can add first plus second, then add third, or you can add second and third, then first. Additive and neutral or additive identity, as in nature and integer and rational numbers, we have additive neutral, which is 0. So any number, any real number a plus 0 will be 0 plus a, which is the same number a. Also, we have additive inverse. For any real number, we have an additive inverse, which is negative 1 by this number or negative the number. For example, if you have number a, the additive inverse of number a is negative a. So that a plus negative a equals the neutral, which is 0. I want you to remember that if you have two roots, for example, root a times root b, it will be root a times b. As if you have root 6 times root 5, it means root 6 times 5, which is 30. Root a over root b is root a over b. So if you have root 15 over root 5, for example, it will be the square root of 15 over 5, which is 3. Multiplication also had the same properties as in integers and in rational numbers and natural number. The first one is closure. If you have two real numbers, the product also will be a real number. Commutative, if you have two real numbers, a times b will be the same as b times a. Also associative. So for any three numbers, you can multiply the first and second first, then multiply by the third, or the third with the second, then multiply by the first. The result will be the same. Also, we have multiplicative in neutral or identity. We have 1 as in nature and integer and rational numbers. So the multiplicative in neutral is 1, such that a times 1 equals 1 times a, which is a. We have also multiplicative inverse for any number, but we should have any number except 0, because there is no multiplicative inverse for 0. For any other number, the multiplicative inverse will be the reciprocal. So if you have number a, the multiplicative inverse will be 1 over a, such that if you multiply a times 1 over a, the result will be 1. In addition to the mentioned properties, we have also distributing multiplication on addition and subtraction. So for any three real numbers a, b, and c, if you have a multiplied by b plus c, you can multiply a times b, then a times c, and add the two results. So a times b plus c is the same as ab plus ac. The same way, if you have a, here will be ba plus b plus ca, the same. Also in subtraction, we can distribute multiplication on subtraction, like here a times b minus c, it will be a times b minus a times c. And by the same way, ba minus ca. Let's take this exercise. Find the result of each of the following. We will use the distributing property. So we have 5 root 2 times 3 root 2 minus 2. So I can multiply 5 root 2 times 3 root 2 minus, then I multiply 5 root 2 times 2. So let's begin. 5 root 2 times 3 root 2. 5 times 3, then root 2 times root 2. 5 times 3, 15. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. So 15 times 2. 5 root 2 times negative 2, it will be negative 10 root 2. So we have 15 times 2, which is 30, minus 10 root 2. So 30 minus 10 root 2. So we have 30 minus 10 root 2, and this is the simplest form. Let's take another exercise, but this time we have two binomials. It means that we have two terms in each. Here we have 2 root 3 minus root 3 times 2 root 3 plus root 3. I want you to be attention for this example. We will use it again next session. Okay, 2 root 3 times 2 root 3, I multiply 2 by 2, 4, root 3 by root 3, 3, so 4 times 3, which is 12. Then 2 root 3 times 3 will be 6 root 3. Why? 2 times 3, 6, and root 3 will be written. Then we will multiply negative 3 by 2 root 3, which is negative 6 root 3, and negative 3 times 3, which is 9. So again, multiply at first. 2 root 3 times 2 root 3, it will be 12, or 4 times 3, which is 12. Then I multiply 2 root 3 times 3, it will be 6 root 3. Now let's move to negative 3. I multiply negative 3 by 2 root 3, it will be negative 6 root 3. And finally, I'll multiply negative 3 by 3. The result will be 9. So here we have negative 9. Okay, let's continue. 6 root 3 minus 6 root 3, 0. So we have 12 minus 9, which is 3. Now I want you to remember and keep in your mind the two important rules here. We have two very important rules. The first one, x positive or negative y all power 2. It will be the first power 2 plus the second power 2, and in the middle we have the same sign and 2 times x times y. Okay, you studied this rule before in prep 1, but I want you to keep it in your mind. So x power 2, positive or negative, 2xy, and then positive y power 2. If you have also the difference between two perfect squares, we have x power 2 minus y power 2, it will be x plus y times x minus y. Okay, now we want to find the expression x power 2 minus 2xy plus y power 2. We can use the rule by saying that it means x minus y or power 2, or we can make it step by step. Let's do it step by step this time. At first, I'll calculate x power 2. It will be 2 root 3 minus 1 all power 2. Don't forget the brackets. Okay, so now I can write it as 2 root 3 power 2. This is the first term. 2 root 3 power 2, it means 2 power 2 and root 3 power 2. So we have 4 times 3, which is 12. The second term will be 2 times 2 root 3 times 1, 2 by first by second. The third term will be 1. Now I can simplify. Here we have 4 root 3 and we have 12 and 1, which is 13. So 13 minus 4 root 3. By the same way, y power 2 and 2xy. 2xy now is equals 2 times. This is x, 2 root 3 minus 1, and this is y, 2 root 3 plus 1. So the result will be 22. 2, okay, 2 root 3 times 2 root 3 is 4 times 8, which is 12. And here we have 2 root 3, then negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1. Negative 1 times 2 root 3 is negative 2 root 3. So we have 2 root 3 and negative 2 root 3. Then 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 times 2, 22. By the same way as we did before in x power 2, we can calculate y power 2. It will be 13 plus root 5. Sorry, 13 plus 4 root 5, root 3. 13 plus 4 root 3. Okay. Now let's get the required expression x power 2 minus 2xy plus y power 2. This is x power 2, 13 minus 4 root 3, then minus 2xy, which is minus 22, plus 13. This is 13 plus 4 root 3 is y power 2. So let's simplify. We have here negative 4 root 3, positive 4 root 3 will be cancelled. We have 13 plus 13 minus 22. 13 plus 13, 26, minus 22 is 4. So the final result is 4. Okay, that's enough for today. Thank you very much. This is our session today. It was about some operations on real number. Next session we will talk about some operations on square root. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you next session and goodbye.